What's up? What's up, my beautiful, beautiful people? So, check this out. I got an invite to go to a fall equinox like celebration. I guess I don't remember what the invite said verbatim, but so it shows like everybody who's going to attend or who's planning on attending this event. So I'm scrolling through, and I noticed that on this event, there's not, there weren't any melanated people. So I'm just like, So then I go to some of the other events because it came through a link, and when you click on the link, it shows you that particular event, and then it'll show you other events. So I'm going through all the other events and just curious to see who all plans to attend these events, and a lot of them were like outdoor events. Primarily, enlightened type of, meet and greets and things like that. So I'm going through the projected guest list of people who are planning on attending these other events. And the same thing. There were no, with the exception of one, I did see one brother signed up to go to this drumming. They're gonna have like this drumming session outside in the park, and he signed up to go, so I did see that. But for the most part, these events did not have any melanated people. So a thought crossed my mind. I, being a melanated woman myself, am definitely wanting to go to different events like this and meet people who look like me. Like, I am definitely divine feminine. I am wanting to go out and be in nature and run into a beautiful divine male, melanated male, who I can like build with and talk to, and just, and you just never know. You could be embarking on a new friendship. You can be embarking on a beautiful, blossoming partnership, relationship. But it's like, how can someone like myself, or for my brothers out there who are like, man, where are all the conscious sisters at? Well, if we are not putting ourselves in positions to meet each other, what's the likelihood we're going to cross paths? You know what I mean? So I'm saying it to say, like, if you are a melanated brother or sister, you are most likely not going to find your mate by staying your ass in the house and burning sage and cleaning your crystals. Great things to be doing. However, if you are wanting to meet a like-minded brother or sister, we need to really start getting out and doing things. We really need to start getting out and mingling so we can cross paths with each other, so we can meet. But sitting on social media talking about, where all the conscious sisters at and where the queens at, and it ain't no sisters in my area, ain't no brothers in my area. There are, but are we putting ourselves in the position to meet each other? So I thought about it. I was like, do I even want to go to this event? Because the guest list is showing I would probably be the only melanated person in the building. And I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna go just for the experience. However, I just wanted to put this message out there, my brothers, my sisters. If there is some type of, spiritual retreat or a mixer that involves meet and greet and it's in the wavelength that you're fucking with, take your ass to those events, because you never know. A sister like myself might be at that event, and you never know. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. We cross paths and we see, where the universal creator takes us from there. But we have to start putting ourselves in position to meet my brothers and my sisters. Spiritual enlightened sisters, we are out here. We are out here putting in the work. We are out here cleansing ourselves. We are out here expelling all the emotional trauma that we've gone through. We are getting rid of all of our childhood baggage. We are just ridding ourselves of bullshit so we can be whole with ourselves, at one with ourselves, and ready to usher in that divine, melanated, masculine energy into our lives. And look how those rays of sunlight came in when I said that, because that's real talk. We are out here doing the work. My brothers, y'all are out here doing the work. I see a lot of y'all who are really putting in this spiritual work. We are out here, but we have to put ourselves in position to cross paths. You are not going to run into me or another sister if you sitting at home on the Xbox. Sisters, you are not going to find your beautiful, divine, melanated male if you are on social media liking pictures all day, or whatever it is that we are doing that is consuming our time, that is not involving putting ourselves on the divine path to meet our divine masculine and our divine feminine. So, with that being said, let's get our asses outside. We are outside sunlight people. This is what we do. We are not naturally inside cave people. We are sunlight people. So we have to put ourselves in positions to meet each other. So I encourage you to find an event, even if you are going to be the only melanated person in the building. You just never know. The next time you go, you might meet a sister and boom, you know what I'm saying? All kind of sexy things gonna be popping off. So I just want to share that with y'all. I didn't want this video to be like super too long, but come on y'all, like let's do this. I was talking to my sister, we went in wellness. I can't do that shit. I can't do that shit. But I was talking to my sis and we was having this conversation like, we know us sisters, we out here, we putting in the work. And there are some brothers out there that I know personally, I have come across, brothers out here putting in this work. It is time for us to meet. It's time for us to build. It is time for us to get together. We were having a conversation, 2020. I agree with her, ushering in that divine feminine. Like, we up in this bitch, but we need our men next to us. Okay? So, I'm about to enjoy the rest of my break. Y'all see that? This is what I'm out here doing. And I be the only melanated person out here doing this shit. Sunbathing in the middle of lunch break. But guess what? This is what I love to do, and I'm going to continue to do it. So, look how beautiful, y'all. It's so nice out here. Okay, y'all have a beautiful day. Peace.